What's going on, Imperials? Shiny Pokemon can be a pretty divisive topic. Some people hate certain shinies, while others love them. Whatever your beliefs on individual Pokemon, there's no doubt that there's a shiny out there that you want to take and just fix. So, that's exactly what we'll be doing. Here are some of the shiny Pokemon that I would fix, starting with the Kanto region. Number 6. Moltres. The legendary birds will always have a beloved place in the world of Pokemon. Their majesty is unrivaled in the first generation. Unfortunately, their shinies don't really portray that. Articuno and Zapdos barely change at all, but I went with Moltres because many people agree that it looks worse than the original. It looks like someone plucked all of its feathers, like some kind of raw chicken. I guess that's what the flames are for, but it's hard to take this thing seriously. That's why I think it would look nice if it were given a darker color, like a charcoal gray. Not pure black because we don't want to make it look too burned, but just enough to highlight the flames coming off of it. Plus, the ashen appearance even lends itself to giving off a phoenix vibe. There may be some other ways to improve it, but overall, I believe this way brings dignity back to this flaming fowl. Number 5. Kabuto and Kabutops. This pair of fossil Pokemon have always looked extremely cool, even if they have taken on a more demonic connotation as of late. But their shiny forms turn them into a sickly green color, which would make sense after being revived from the dead after so many years, but doesn't exactly strike fear into your enemies. I think these prehistoric Pokemon would look much better if they were given a somewhat darker blue color. It makes sense too, since they live in the ocean. It would give them a sort of camouflage while they hunt for prey. Can you imagine this thing sneaking up on you, with your only warning being a giant blade hand moments before it pierces into you? I think the blue color makes Kabuto and Kabutops look much more threatening, and even more like the water types people forget they are. Number 4. Snorlax. Snorlax is a great iconic Pokemon from Generation 1. Unfortunately, if you were to run into a shiny version, you will most likely be underwhelmed, if you can tell them apart at all. A tiny shift in blue is all that signifies any change in this behemoth. To me, that's not enough for such a noteworthy monster. So, looking online, I found this totally fake picture of a shiny Snorlax in Pokemon Go, but I really liked it. So, I think a slightly maroonish red would be a great pick for Snorlax. That way, he can be his own stop sign if he falls asleep in the middle of the road. Such a drastic shift in color really makes him stand out, and would definitely give Snorlax more respect, as everyone admires the elephant-sized creature in the room. Number 3. Seel and Dewgong. Seel and Dewgong are fine Pokemon, but they're more of those shinies that if you're not paying attention when the sparkles come out, you could accidentally kill them, because they're almost indistinguishable from the others, unless they're side by side. Nobody wants to kill a shiny, so this should be fixed. There may be a better way, but I find it perfectly acceptable to simply make them a sort of teal color. That, again, would blend them in with their more marine habitat, but it also sets them apart from their original look. Plus, I have retro figures of these guys that are colored blue instead of white, and it looks pretty good, so that's the inspiration behind this aquatic change. Now, nobody can miss these sea mammals' shine. Number 2. Rapidash. Ponyta's shiny is amazing and one of my favorites. Something about blue flames is just unbelievably cool. But then when it evolves, the flames turn a dull gray color. This, to me, was a huge misstep. It makes it look so washed out and boring. Are gray flames even a thing? What temperature would that even be? It would have been so simple just to keep with the theme of having Rapidash's shiny be blue as well. It could even be a slightly different blue like I have here, instead of being what is currently a downgrade in my opinion. Blue highlights would make this shiny one that you could truly be proud of, and would certainly make this Equine Inferno even more impressive. Number 1. Golduck. Golduck is one of those shinies that only has an unimpressive minor change. But I shouldn't have to spell out for you what his shiny should be, because his name already does that for me. Gold Duck. Why isn't he a gold duck? He comes from a gold duck. There's even a theory out there that they accidentally swapped names, but the names do make sense in the way they are because of his psychic powers and everything. I might not press this so much, except Psyduck already established the precedent by turning blue. He's just begging to swap colors, but Golduck totally stood him up. It only makes sense to swap them and get to have fun with his name at the same time. I don't care what the Japanese name is. Wait, what? The Japanese name is Golduck? Then why in the world is he not a... Anyway, Golduck deserves a much better shiny than what it has now, and I can't think of anything better than bestowing him with his long-awaited namesake. So, those are the shiny Pokemon from Kanto I would fix. It took some effort to recolor these guys, so let me know if you like this kind of video. What shiny Pokemon would you like to fix? Let me know down in the comments. Also be sure to leave a like, share this video, and subscribe so that you too can become an Imperial today. And we'll see you around next time!